Oh, doing some more weekend streaming. I thought I was far enough into this to watch some other VODs of people and see some early gameplay. I'm watching a Northern Lion VOD, and immediately he passes a safe that I have just walked right past. I was like, oh shit. I gotta get back in there. I have much more to do still. There's things right in plain sight I walked past. Maybe not plain sight, but there's too much to discover left. Let's get back into it. Gotta finish our notes. We're close to finishing out the room letters. Gotta find music pages. Still haven't done the laboratory puzzle. I don't think I've even seen the room that's tied with that puzzle. Pick this up. Side and perfect. I'll be right back for like 10 minutes again. Good way to start stream. I'll be back in a moment. Don't worry, it wasn't 40 minutes this time. Back. Back. I got a tea. Yeah, Luke, I'm wondering if I don't do at least the room 46 discovery thing before the, what was it, 30 days or however long he said. If they, like, kill your save file, you have to restart. Is there a fail state to this game, or do you just keep going? Like, there is the day count there for a reason? I don't know. I kind of don't want to find out. I hope it doesn't take me another 6 days to. I feel like in order to get to the other room, I just have to pull the 3 antechamber levers. Or maybe that'll open the back door. Um, don't know if I'll have enough stuff progressed that if I get into the foundation or get into the bottom of the foundation area with the basement key, that I will be able to go through that way if that is how you get there. Oh, shit, I wasted a step because I was gonna go out here. An extra 20 steps would have been so nice. Now, most of my runs have ended due to locking myself out of rooms rather than running out of steps. Like, it's happened a few times, but... Ooh, I do have the shelter, and I think I can find the date on... No reason to go down there yet, I don't think. I can find the date on computers now, so... I'll be able to do that. If I can get a computer room. We can do a den. Guess I'll do that. Wait and get more red rooms going before I do that. I'll do the storeroom here. A key, a coin, and a gem. I have to check more notes again too, because I guess I have to find dates on letters, I think. That's something. Continue this way and see if we circle back to the parlor. Anything in here? Give me the closet when I'm not in the red room. Huh? So any new big discoveries? Are you just doing challenge runs? Did you finish all the mysteries yet? What are you up to just now? Ooh, green room? Courtyard? Nice room. Into a courtyard. Got a hammer. I like some hammers. Early for a commissary. Don't do quarter yet, because I'll save that later for locked doors. You unlock something but don't know how to do it. Interesting. I wish there was a bit more permanent upgrades. There was some discussion on Blue Sky about the RNG-ness of this game. And it really wants me to pick the closet, huh? I could do commissary. And how some people are not very fond of it because they want to kind of like really go after specific puzzles and they can't just like run back for use 1 coin. They can't just like, you know, bang out one puzzle. You kind of have to have a notepad filled with random puzzle stuff you're progressing on, so each run you can kind of work on whatever pops up. That's not really how this game wants to be played, it seems. The upgrade discs bother you? In what way? So I started to watch some Northern Lion VODs of this, and he came in here and noticed the safe that I had been walking past the whole time. Which is crazy that I hadn't spotted that. I mean, who am I to say you're playing right or wrong? It's not how the game's designed, obviously, which is why they're getting frustrated. So he looked at the safe. He pointed out that having the magnifying glass would be nice to look at the combination. And then he just tried Christmas, so that's a Christmas picture. And that opened for him. So I kind of had this spoiled, but I didn't expect to get spoiled by what. Yeah, I think he was on his 3rd run. I saw him open this. I was like, I gotta stop watching now. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. This is about the lady who wrote the children's books and was being accused of trying to overthrow the Red Throne or Crown or whatever the government stuff was called in this game. You'd hate my runs if you had my upgrades. Like specifically the ones I picked or the rooms that I had, or because your upgrades are better? Or like you feel like they're better? Because I think I like my upgrades. I like the red closet. I get more stuff out of it when I can use it. I just have to be more strategic about using it. The red parlor has kind of been a little... You would care less, but they seem hard to get, so you wonder if they're finite. I'm not sure what you mean. You wonder if the upgrade discs are finite? I don't think so. I feel like you could even get the same one for the same room and just re-roll a room you have. Mine are weird gambly powers because I've picked the gambly ones. I could have picked flat upgrades. Like my courtyard one's just a flat positive, just more dig spots. I could have picked the one that, well, it was all kind of positive for that one. But the closet, I could have just picked like an extra item in the closet, but I could get an extra 2 items if it's a red closet. And I was like, well, shit, I might as well try for that. Same with the parlor. I could have picked 1 extra gem for my parlor upgrade, but the red parlor upgrade can be as many gems as I want. with the hold being, I have to, like, it's just however many red rooms I have in the house when I open the box. So I can do that as early as I want and get at least one gem out of it. But if I can hold off and I can get like an early chapel and a closet and then the parlor, then I have at least 3 gems. If I don't get more red rooms before I open the box, then I can have like way more. Like I've gotten 5 gems out of that box. But that's on me. Like I've picked those ones. I could have just picked flat upgrades. I didn't have to. I don't know. If I'm gonna get a benefit, I might as well roll for a big one. I like that in games. Like I don't know. Go big or go home. Glass cannon blueprints build. Um, it's not that you omitted details from the disappearance. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's salute and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. You gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, uh, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your pretty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she fortified everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, your son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel 4. Okay. Ignore the fact that I may be dumb. Alright. Well, we'll see who inherits a house before the 30 days are up and they kick me out. You figured out the time lock safe? I'm assuming I need to find the date on the computer. It's just telling me what day it is, and then I can look at the clock and then just go do that. I'm not sure what this letter is about. So they're mad at the lady who wrote the children's books. She split from the estate. Mm, go ahead, the chapel. Yeah, I have the bunker so chapel doesn't hurt me. Did you say there was a secret in chapel that you've done? Dark room was kind of a bad pick, actually. Why do the lights stay on in here now? Is it because I opened the orchard? Does this not go out now? Where are the item spawns in this room? You thought so, but it led to nothing. Okay. Ooh, keycard. Oh, I didn't think about the lights going out as being part of the negative effect. I thought that was just the random roll, like random room rolls, but I guess that makes sense. Am I at 3 already then? Nullifies the first 3 I enter, or the first 3 I draft. Do you know how the shelter works? Can I see it here somehow? Shelter R room info. What's it do? I think I still have one more use of it. I think I still have one more use. I think I have to do archives because if I lose half of 54 steps, I'm gonna be upset. So it'd be nice to nullify it if that is it. I wish I could look at it. Can you? You're in. Can you pull up the info button, the room info button, and look at shelter and tell me what it's? I can't. It won't let me pull up the thing when I'm in the draft menu. I guess I could probably Google, but I would rather not pull up a wiki for this game and accidentally see anything. Yeah, back to talking about people talking about this game on Blue Sky and stuff. Both of those suck. It says drafted. Ah, shit. I think I'd rather not see. Really, this was a bad move too, because this is a dead end door. I shouldn't have rolled this. I should have just went for the hallway. But isn't there a computer in here? What's a scrapbook? Ugh, scrapbooks. Comparing it to things like, I think Ocarina of Time and Outer Worlds, where losing isn't such a big deal, because every run you're learning a little bit. Like, you're supposed to learn a little bit, and like, just losing a run is just part of the game. Like, it's not a huge big deal to lose a bit. Blank? Mystery floor plan? Don't kill me now? Perfect. That's good. That's good. I like that. What we got this way? Ooh. The key. It's closet time. The shovel. The metal detector. A dice. What a closet. See, that's why red closet's good. I get 4 things, Lou. You only get 2 things out of your stinky closets. Maybe 3. I don't know. We can do billiard room. We got 7. squares. We got colors weird. Is purple's division, right? So 2 plus 2. That can't be right. Oh, no, it's pink is times. Was it 2 plus 2, 4, 5? Okay. It's still just 24. Is that right? Wait, oh, divide. Dude, tracking colors in my head is hard. Yellow is subtract. Right? And pink is multiply. Good. 2? Nope, I did something wrong. Oops. What was this? 16, 2, 4, 20. This is 20. 6, 24. Oh, I did that wrong. Or subtract 3. I think I divided it by 3. And pink is multiple. No, that can't be right. Because I did that wrong. Six squared. Well, that's not 24. Duh. Right, and then purple is. I wrote this down. Just look at what I wrote. Division. By 6. Subtract 3 is 3 times 2 is 6. Ah, man. Who uses that? I don't know. There's apparently a bit of a discourse between whether RNG in this kind of game is good or not. I haven't minded it. I could see it getting annoying for like cleanup purposes. Like you said, there's challenge runs and stuff, or if like I have a specific single like thing left on what I feel like is my last puzzle I'm working on or something. That's new. Is that from the safe? This was a 4. I'll be marking that down. This is one of the 8 dates. I know there was something about red envelopes or envelope dates or 8. This game, dude. So much going on. Blind? We blind? We get another red room? We blind? I think I do this. Maid's court. Not what I was looking. I think anything I need to do in here doesn't have a date. The only thing of significance here is that the statue is not here right now. Is this different maid quarters? Normally a garden statue that says Mila. Now there's a sewing station. Where's the Mila statue? Is that not in this room? Am I wrong? Mystery room? Ah, sink running. Ooh, 5 steps for every red room. I have a lot of red rooms right now. That's good. That's better than what? 15? Oh, for sure. And it's cheaper. Absolutely. I have to pass through the chapel again. Go. Dude, do I go back for parlor? It's quite a walk now. So, I guess I'm trying to open all 3 levers. And I'm trying to get the basement key and go down the foundation. My 2 main things at the moment. I'm gonna... Oh. Yeah, we can die. Let's just see. Oh, thank God. Perfect. Good. Good. Big room. Oh, I have the shovel now. Almost forgot. Almost forgot I can shovel now. Or no? Oh, yeah. E. I haven't gotten a computer room yet, which is kind of crazy. No security, no office. A rock? I think that's worth picking up. What do you mean? No rock? Another turnip. Nice. I did have the thought that I want to try and check out the telescope more as well. Because I think if you position it right, you could look at the front of it, like down into the front of it, and there could be something there. I don't think there's anything that's hinted at that, but like, why not check that out? Um, yeah. Please don't be a dinner room. It was such a bad draw here. Put the green room here because this was a fertile area, so it's a green room. So maybe there'll be more fruit here. Not exactly sure what the fertility of the soil applies to green rooms yet. I'm thinking specifically secret garden or greenhouse, but I had a green room on a fertile slot, I think. Or was this the barren one? Did I take a picture of that? And the point, something else that people were talking about on there was notes and having to take notes. And one thing uh, I was thinking about was out comparing it to Outer Wilds again. That game's all about doing cycles and learning information, and they have a really good note system. And like the library in this could have had some kind of note puzzle tracking mechanic that would let you piece things together without having to be outside of the game. So you could find like the library, or maybe there could be another room like the study if that's not one already, and you could like track stuff. Yeah, in-game notes would be really nice, and I'm kind of surprised that it's not. I don't think I took a picture of the fertile field map, which I should have because I thought I would remember it, and it's right in the garden shed, so no big deal, right? I can just come back, but I can't just come back because it costs steps. Okay, gems are in the box with a false statement. They cannot be in here. For this alone, they cannot be in here. If the gems are in here, this statement would be false, which would make it true. The gems cannot exist in here because they'd create a paradox. No, because it could just be a lie. The gems are in the box with a false statement. They could be in there. Okay. Two statements are false. That could all still, well, all three statements are false. That has to be false. This one's hurting my brain already. So if all three are false, the gems are in the box with a false statement. Well, that would be true, which would make that not true. But that's already saying everything's false. If claiming all statements are false is false, that one's a lie by default. Because this says there has to be a truth. This one's a lie. Two statements are false. So we have one false for sure. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Two statements are false. We have one false. All three are false. So we have one false for sure. If this one is false, then the gems are in a box with a false statement. If this one is false, then that would mean this one is wrong because there would be three false statements. So this one has to be the true box. I'm having such a hard time tracking this. Can't be this one. Two statements are false. Gems are in a box with a false statement. So if they are in here, that means that this box this hurts my brain. Gems are in a box with a false statement. So that could be this box, because this one I know is false. So if they are in this box, which I know is false, that makes this box true, which makes this one also false. Yes, because then there would be two. If this is true, then this is false. But this being no, it's not false by default. Because it no, it is false because that would be true. That'd be false, and that one would be true, which would make itself false. Because if that one, what are boxes? I'm gonna take a nap in here. I gotta sleep and think on this one. Okay. Two statements are false. That's one. But what's the other false statement? Two statements are false. If this itself is a false statement, then it's a true statement. What? These boxes are paradoxes. No? The gems are in a box with a false statement. This one, there only has to be one false and one true. So if this one is true, and the gems are in this box, which we know is a false statement, then there is a true and a false, which means this one, two statements are false. Which means this one would be wrong, impossible. So this has to be wrong. This is false. This is false. And this is true. Which also means that the gems are not in the box with a false statement, so they're in here. Okay. Oh, thank God. These 6 gems, easy, worth it. Red parlor is great, Lou, if you're wrong. Plus, it makes that room more intense and interesting, because I would have been 30 steps if I was wrong. Oh, boy. It's a very intense room. A very intense room now. Oh, gosh. Ace Chamber was a bad roll, man. 6 gems and 110 gold. Dude, need a bank. No computer still, huh? Need a funeral parlor? But if you had one, you could have had 30 less steps. A maid's room sucks to have there. I think the shovel should just be in root cellar by default. I feel like the game could be a little nicer with items. I don't know. I agree though. Having root cellar and not getting a shovel sucks. I would say just don't pick it unless you don't have a shovel in storage. But then I had a shovel in storage and I just wasn't drawing more of the coat checks to get my shovel out of storage, so I just didn't have my shovel for a bunch of runs. So yeah, I don't know. Servant's quarter. I don't think I've seen that before. Which I could just die. Ooh, Tomb is my favorite. I haven't seen Tomb yet. The coins in the pool. That answered my questions about if the coins refill or not. I think I have the key card, right? Really want to do security there. Ladysip's Chambers. The next time you enter Vourier, it's way back there, kinda. Gain 10 steps. Next time you enter Walk-in Closet, gain 3 gems. Yeah, I'll take a new room. Take a new room. This is an item. Hovel is the trading? No, that's trading post. Hovel is steps instead of gems, right? Definitely see that being more valuable now. You, bedroom. I want compass. Compass is like such a 50-50 item for me. It is nice to go north, but it also hinders exploring. Free disk. Really need that computer now. I mean, I already needed it. You're remembering who these. Why can I close that? That's something of note to close that. Why can I close the locket? Alright, it is locked. Is a locket on the nightstand. I have to find a diary key. I don't think I've seen that before. Seems to be interactable. Let's read the note. Does it never end? Uh, oh, counterclockwise spiral? Vaguely eye-shaped, maybe? Have you done this room, Luke? Did it open the login? It's locked. Not the diary. Just wondering if it was like a self-contained puzzle or not. Or if I need a key. So I need a key. Doesn't seem like there's anything else I can interact with. The locket is interesting that I can open and close it. That's about. And the umbrella is suspicious to me. Read our buried treasure. Is it here? Yeah, sure. It's like that's the spot. I'm gonna start digging. Dig? What do we got in here? Baron Travelers, April 6th, by Herbert S. Sinclair. Each clue is a hint for two different words. The words below are long word, and a second smaller word found within that word, the small word. Each letter in the small word will be included. They're really hammering this gimmick home, huh? Will be included in the next clue's long word. Lastly, the first letter of each small word forms this week's solution. First letter of each small word forms this week's solution. A member of the sixth clues. Behind locked doors. Informs you that there's no school today. Certain on a certain scale, this is very hot. Makes the validity of a statement clear. A group composed of members that have similar characteristics. Locked doors. That there's no school today feels like it should be easy, but I don't know. This is complicated. This one's a lot. I'm gonna take a picture of this one. So like stuff like this, I think like something like the library scrapbook, and maybe it will. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've only been there a handful of times, but like the library scrapbook should have a clues page, and like this should go in the library scrapbook. Not with the answers filled out or anything, but just like, oh, you found this puzzle piece. Here, you can always view it if you get back here now. I don't know. I feel like at a certain point in progressing the game, being able to just go to the coat check and like the library, if it had puzzle functions and like just a set of starting rooms or stuff, would be a mild convenience to help counter the RNG. Wouldn't be bad, but it would be nice to track this kind of stuff too in game, so I don't have to get my phone out and take a picture of this little puzzle to do later and think about later. I mean, I guess I could just sit here now and stare at it until I get something, but I'm pretty sure I saw a hint to this somewhere else, which I will now scroll back through all the pictures I've taken to see if I can find that possible hint. Oh no, that's unused paintings, I think is what I saw. Although I think there's another room. Another room that had more word things going on. Not that it took a picture of anyways. New puzzle still. Crazy. Do you still think you're hunting a true ending, or are you just like doing cleanup, challenge run type stuff? Really? I just put that back in there, huh? I don't pick this up. Fair enough, I guess. We'll just leave it there. You think there's a true ending type scenario? Ooh. Ooh. No, mailroom's not. It's a dead end. I thought this was a door for a second. Observatory? I wanted to look at this anyways, because I want to look up my stargazing to see if I can see anything. Is this weird? Oh, that's wrong way. It's kind of weird that you can rotate it so much. Clicking the wrong side of this one. So curious if I can like reach that wheel. Ah, look at this, Lou. Did you do this? Have you done this? There is. There was more to the observatory. A planetarium. You can call it a day in the planetarium again, too. Gain 2. If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. Found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add planetarium to your drafting pool? I like that it asks you if I want, like, this is purely just helps me boost my stargazing count faster. Do I want to add an extra card in my deck? I like that it gives me the option. To my detriment, I'm gonna say yes, probably. Look at that. Wanted to try and get a look at the lens, but I don't think I can now because of how close it is to the wall. I doubt there would be double secrets in it, but no, I think I'd be able to just be up against the wall. I also had the thought that like maybe I can walk across it and get up to that thing, but it doesn't seem possible either. And the fact that there is already that secret seems enough. I'd prefer to go the other way with it. What do you got for me today, planetarium? It's apple. It's 3. I don't remember what 3 was. Steps. Okay. Space. I'm gonna do it. I'm a scaredy cat. I'll use the passageway. Not optimal passageway use, but not being able to see my third card is really great. I haven't gotten a computer yet. I really would like to get a computer room. Do that. It's dinner time if I want to run all the way to the starter. No notes in here, right? It's just a little tutorial thing. Dude, the like maid's room that makes less items, less clutter show up in the house has completely nullified my metal detector. Like, I kind of forget that I even have it right now. I could have re-rolled. I should have re-rolled it. Sloppy. 1 key. The breaker box. Allow me to get in the antechamber potentially. We'll put that. Yeah, it costs a thing. We can redraw. Let's redraw and die. Ballroom. You enter the ballroom. Set your diamonds or your gems to 2. Cost 2. Knock myself out of there, but I haven't been in here, and that's an interesting. No shoes. No shoes here. Don't be locked. Ah, waste of time. Complete waste. So let's just go through here. I haven't been in here before. Oh, could have went there because I could have spent my gem. Very shiny floor. Oh, well, there's a date. Laura and Simon. Eclipse ball? don't know what that date would be for. Need 8 dates to crack 8 safe. This is 6 and 7 for this. Under the stars, the dance is held. Into the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on the music swells. At the end, the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. R. You remain for one last dance. Spin again around clock hands. And as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands. A true time lost in past, no romance. The true. First words on the blank are true message. First words on the blank are true. I'm missing like the key word to the music sheets. First words on the blank are true music. On the music sheets, under 2. Under 2? Possibly. Possibly true words on the music sheets. True words on the sheets. On the pages. First words on the pages are true. On the songs, on the sheets, it has to be sheets. On the sheets are true. And I didn't take pictures of all the other ones. Or on the lines. Under and the and what? No, that wouldn't make sense. That doesn't work. It has to be the sheets. Under 2, under 2, under 2. Okay. Let's just that down. Under 2. See if I can find those other rings again, I guess. Can't interact with the piano. Seems not. Oh, don't have a key. No key. Am I dead? Am I dead because no key? Security room, save me. Oh. Well, damn. Sucks to die with 53. I have a music disc though, but I have the bunker. Can I use the bunker computer for my music disc? At least get my upgrade. And I made this place a maze. This was not good picks. I have lots of dead-ended doors like this. I did not pick my rooms well. Big spots in the terrace. Does that matter? Maybe there isn't anyways. Alright. And check the bunker for gas pipes too. I haven't looked in that one, I don't think, yet. Since I've been aware of the gas pipe situation. Seems not. Glad I got this room though. It would have sucked to get an upgrade disc and not be able to use it. No. 2 keys. Not bad. Bacon and eggs. I don't know how much that does, but that's like a meal and protein. That's probably a good amount of steps. I'm gonna guess like 10 to 15 steps. Assuming that's just edible food. Plus a key. Will always draw library while drafting in this room. That's interesting. Oh, you had a crash? That's crazy. What were you doing when it crashed? I have felt a few hiccups here and there in like the rooms with the really reflective floors. I think get a little weird, but not like not crash worthy. I didn't think. I thought this game was pretty lightweight, honestly. But Oof, did you have you seen any of the marathon stuff? Xander started a little Discord channel for it, posted some trailers and stuff. You seen anything? What do you think about that game? I think I want the library one. Not interested. Fair enough. You should still check out. Did you watch Love, Death, Robots? Like the animation mini series, shorts, whatever's. You should at least watch the little cinematic trailer for it. Was a really neat watch. Oh well, you should watch that show too. Some of it's really good. Some of it you probably won't care for, but some of it's really impressive CGI, cool little story stuff. I'm thinking either bacon and eggs or the library. Library has a guaranteed chance to do, not guaranteed, has a chance, I think it is, to do higher like rarity, more interesting rooms, which makes reading Nook more interesting to me. I think I want a library. I like the third options, alright? Third options are always the best. Change my mind. This is open. Wouldn't that be crazy if that was just open? Anyways. The marathon is 5 characters, 3 maps, and battle pass plus microtransactions for $40. Yeah, yeah, it definitely. So the cinematic trailer is cool. I'm gonna consider that a standalone art piece. It's a cool little 5-minute experimental animation that, if you're into that kind of stuff, I should check out. It's neat. It's done by the guys who, or at least some of the same people who did The Witness from Love, Death, and Robots, and what was the other one Xander had said? Where'd that thread go? Jabaro, which I know these means nothing to you, but Jabaro and The Witness for Love, Death, Robots. So it was directed by, or helped animated with some of the people who had hands on that. It's a really cool artsy little short. I was watching a little bit of the gameplay stuff, and it very much feels like Apexy gameplay. I'm not big on the art style of the game itself. The art in the trailer for a short was cool. Did I raise this water? I think I did. It does look higher too, huh? For a short, it was interesting to watch. Starting to get negatives on your dartboard? Are you sure? You've done it more than I have now, I guess, huh? You're further ahead on the shenanigans that it's doing. So it's a cool short. The art works for the short. But, like, for a whole game to have that kind of weird, I'm gonna call it, like, pop, plastic style, bright colors and stuff, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that for the whole game. When they started adding that kind of stuff in the Destiny pool, like some of the guns were plastic and neon colors, and I was like, this is not for me. This is not the aesthetic I liked. I like the hive and the like ancient mystic magic combined with like the science stuff and a little bit of like, high tech color stuff. Plasticky tech is okay, but they started doing more and a whole game of that. I don't know that I care for that aesthetic. The gameplay doesn't seem super unique. And yeah, plus Bungie being greedy with their monetization and what they did with all the Bungie stuff and their constant rebalancing and not considering PvE for their PvP balances and just a lot of things that I wasn't impressed with how they handled Destiny or how they responded to the community. But so I'm really on the fence about it, especially paying for the game $40, as you mentioned, for a then paid battle pass system probably, and then also microtransactions. It's just grabbing a picture of that so I have it, can pull it up next time because I'm not gonna remember. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, if they do a free beta, I'll try and check it out. I don't remember if there was one, if I signed up or not. But I don't know. It's a shame because like the extraction shooter concept is cool. I don't necessarily want it to be a heavy PvP thing. I would like more of a PvE co-op. Go out, grab some gear, make it out, and then build up a base together type. I don't know. I want to play with my friends and build things and collect cool gear, and I don't necessarily want it to always be like, what was the Tom Clancy one? Division? They did it kind of cool. You could do co-op together and collect the gear, and then there was like the Dark Zone, which was the PvP zone if you really wanted to go there, and that was a neat way to handle it. But I don't want it to all be PvP all the time. Oh, let's go eat my dinner. It's dinner time. Can't forget our dinner, Lou. Look at this. Quail or something. Stuffed wild quail. Don't have a trophy room. Let's have dinner before we go to sleep, right? Yummy. 46 steps. Yep. 1 gold, so I can't get a key anyway. We already dug up all the courtyard stuff. There was no chest in the den. Nothing else on the terrace. Alright. I'm I'm done. I don't remember the end game of Division. And I barely touched Division 2. I just like having that kind of sectioned off, like PvP's there and the thing if you want it, but it's not the whole game. Alright. So Lift, you always go outside and do the side building before you venture forth into the labyrinth? Or do you wait to see what rooms you get before picking your side thing? Yeah. It seems like the best way to do it because you don't waste a bunch of steps, but at the same time... I haven't picked the trading post yet. I'll pick the trading post just to see, look if there's clues or anything in here. I assume I can't just have items. Yeah. But kind of cozy. I like the little shovel. Give me shovel. That could also be like a gas pipe situation here. Some tea. Dynamite. Little two. Why? Why is it? Why is this here? It's a real item. Is it just for ha-has? Can I use it later if I find a specific reason to use that? Excuse me? Need it to be... neat. Puzzle boxes. You have been rewarded with an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. What does it say? Do not make allowances. Do not make allowances. 2. Okay. I want more little puzzle boxes and random one-off things too. That's fun. Confused about the dynamite. Oof, why can't I have the dynamite? There seems to be no gas pipe in here. It's a dig spot I'm not allowed to have, unfortunately. No notes to read. I went in here. Wish I would have done it when I first looked at it, like the other day, but oh well. More allowance, more starting coins is interesting. True ending only. I'm thinking it might have something to do with like down in the caves or blowing up a cave in or clearing a tunnel type situation. But I have to like know that I need to do that before I'm allowed to pick it up. But this game hasn't like gate kept items yet. I'm a little surprised. The gem right off the start. Yeah, sledgehammer. Go to a storeroom here. Money, another key, and a gem. Sure, I'll throw in a coat check as well. With the item trade, I could end up with something really cool that I want to hang on to. It's also a dead end out of the way. Oh, right. Well, okay. Maybe I can still awkwardly get to the other corner, but no big deal. I don't want the drawing room. I'm going to put myself in a really bad place and pick this. Ugh, compass. Does it have a date on it? I can go trade compass. Let's go trade compass. I don't even like compass. A waste of steps, but I have lots of steps. And I haven't done this yet. And I hate the compass. So let's get rid of this compass. Compass? For a hammer? Yes, please. Sledgehammer? Coupon book. I like the hammer. Interesting that I could just constantly trade if I wanted, though. Actually, I didn't really look too hard to see if it said anything about a limit, but this real quick. Look at that. Worth some money, some dice. Look at the dice. Dice are good. Okay. Getting a little scary. Oh! Treasure spots stay dug up. That one in the Nook didn't. I don't think. Have you been doing dig spots? Have you gotten the map at least a couple times or whatever? Have you noticed dig spots persisting? Mm. That was my thought because it's more of a puzzly thing. The one in the Nook that I dug up, I think, was um just like some coins or a key or something. Currency, huh? Ooh, rabbit's foot. I like that. Like the silver key. Don't like spending lots of. Don't like this. You will take the drawing room. Maybe getting this out of the way early. So I don't want to have to cross through it multiple times. I go back for the trading post in the storage room. Cause me a problem later. Redraw. I can redraw. Let me use a dice again to try and not corner myself. So we'll do the 2 bedrooms here. That's fine. So we got 2 gems. I'll take that. Not this, right? It was a good day. Simon's at camp. I will not have to share my toys. I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. Good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid. Today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Does the capital mean anything today? Stupid. Oh, it's kind of all capital, but stupid is ES. It's all capital. Today, if he does not. Today, if he does not. I don't know if it's a secret. This is not a good day because I got my brother in. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it. I also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside. I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. And no presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older and is a crybaby. Why is this one like a printout? Today is a good day because my brother returned from college. I get to finally return to him the book I took from him long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma. Welcome home. So Simon's kind of a little shit, huh? I mean, they both are. But I die, Simon. I playing as Simon. That's commissary. The trash can, that'd be cool. Can I dig in the trash in this game? Come on, let me dig in the trash. Oh. What's a salt shaker do? What if I buy the salt shaker? And then just trade till I get something else. I don't think I've had it yet. I'm just gonna pick it up. Whenever you eat food, gain steps, gain an extra step. Okay. Is this a pick-upable shovel? I didn't know that could spawn in the spare room. Have I walked past this before? I didn't buy the shovel too, huh? Like I might have seen that. I don't know. Look, dead end hallway, kind of a waste. Observatory works. Did I ever get that thing? I did. We have $11. It's an umbrella. The diamond. Mundus Major. Dude, I got so many gems. A Major Diamondus. Sure, that's a fine spot for a special key. Sure. Why did it not? What? Oh, terrible. Some more keys though. Why is this not opening? It's like a glitch? Or is I break something? I know open? Oyster, please? Do I have to be like further away? Am I clicking the wrong spot? Oh, my cloister's stuck. E. We got a nothing. Personal favorite. I've already read this. That's nothing new. Tin can. I like how a tin can's trash, but a salt shaker? Hell yeah. I'll buy that. Planetarium's a dead end. Workshop. Closet. I think I want more items right now. Okay, we got a cupcake. 11. 2 gems. The deposit box key. A safe. I still haven't found where to use that key. Coin. More coins. Is there a third dig spot? Or is it just chance? This is just chance. Yeah, I'll do that. I want to open this door as well. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. On the edge, let's do a green room on the edge. Nothing else in here, right? No readables, no nothing to seem that way. Okay. I think it's courtyard. Wish I would have gotten that one that those green rooms don't cost anything. Open all door. Is coin. Is dirt. We've got more dirt. Collect all these pebbles and rocks I found. I could like throw them and stuff. Get the Hall of Mirrors and just throw pebbles through all the glass doors. They can't stop me. I have a key card? No, and I haven't done power or anything either, huh? Weird that it's behind me though. Maybe I'll get security room? Ideal. In room here wouldn't be bad though, but getting the extra key and library is kind of nice. Which way does library face? Is that going to dead end me into secret passage? Or is that going to go up? I just do dining room here. Let's keep it going. Locksmith is kind of nice. Putting myself in a narrow passage there, though. Though it does guarantee a couple keys, and I do have the money for the 3 keys. I'm gonna go for that. Oh, it's 12 now? Why? A special key? Lockpick kit? Ooh. If I already used a silver key, can I get another silver key? It'll probably give me the garden key, which isn't terrible. Because I do need another basement key. I'm gonna go special key. And hope that I get the garden key. Or a new key. You unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, or shop. You will draw 4 plans of the same color. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is a boring blue room. Foundation is what? Laboratory there. Foundation is also a blue room. Don't know what this means yet. It's the chart. I do like that they add windows when you're on the edges. Such a nice touch they didn't have to do. Oh yeah, I don't have the letter for this room yet. What do we got? Plan. Plant. I mean, I guess that has to be like, well, it doesn't have to be, but that's an easy one. Plan and plant. A T, which works. Count small games, gates. If we count small games, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. If we count small gates. E. E there. Ooh, does this no, office is emails. But this could have other stuff. Apps matter. I don't know. What is going to be on this computer? It's taking a long time. Staff services, that's the same, right? Okay, special orders. Special orders? What do we want? Grass compass? No. Magnifying glass, magnifying running shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. Let's put in for the magnifying glass again. Or running shoes. Magnifying glass is nice to have. We'll approve that. I think there's still some things I could look at. Worth carrying one around for a moment. Remote terminal. Sure. No other terminals are connected. Yeah, exactly. I forgot to use the password in the bunker. I had the bunker and I know the password and I could have tried to see what that one was too. Electronic mail does not work here. Data transfer. Work. Wait, nothing else is. Yeah, nothing on there. What does it do without the passwordy part? Pause experiments? Or no currently experiments. Experiments set up. Continue. Will last until the end of the day. Right. We spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Interesting. Gain a star. Set your steps to 40. Dude, whenever you spend 2 or more gems on drafting a room, set your steps to 40 is kind of crazy, except I'm over 40 right now. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Whenever you draft a hallway from another hallway. I think well, I don't have gems. Gaining 1 star is a nice permanent upgrade. 40 steps sounds crazy, but I'm kind of okay on steps. I don't have a ton more drafting to do I? I think I want that. I want to spend gems, or when I bypass security door and just bank on getting a security room? I think that's the move. I think that's the move. Good experiment. Okay. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. I don't think I've seen the boiler room still. I don't even know what it's going to be filling a gauge puzzle. I don't know what this does exactly. This element chart and this element chart are some form of puzzle, but I couldn't tell what it wanted. Maybe we could look back at it more. But I don't want to right now. I have pictures of it. Hey, security room, but in a bad position. I could rotate it. I guess I can always go back to foundation too. Put a security there, I guess. It'll be nice to eat this apple that I totally knew was in here. I'm still over the amount of steps. So I got everything so far. Ooh. Let's set it to low for now, I guess. Because I'm still kind of at step max. Well, above what it would be. And I don't have the key card. I don't want to lock myself out of anything here. Security is a blue room. Ooh, I really shouldn't have used my key here. Shit. Do this, I guess. These don't belong. Ugh. Sure. Why not? Because I could have used it on the other door, you stupid dummy. I think I just killed myself. This. Only box is true. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. That is true, which means that's false. So true, false. The gems are in the white box. Okay. And yeah, I need this room too. Alright, you think about this picture for a moment. We'll be right back. So, if I am right about the word things, I think this should be a W, which it could be wheat and heat. W. There we go. We count small games, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. We count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Games, small gates. Don't know what that is. It's in the foundation. What was it? There's a picture of a plane and the painting. Pain? Pain and paint? For a T? What would be an M? Pain and a painting picture. E M. I don't know. How do I not die here, Loof? I think this both locked. That's the security door. We've turned security doors off, but I don't have. Did I kill myself? Pizza? I didn't eat all the pizza? Math problems are getting ridiculous. That dude. Shouldn't have bought the special key, dude. I should have just bought like a lockpick kit. Oh, car keys. I didn't know stuff could spawn on that table. I wonder how much I've walked past. Have any other dig spots? Maybe. Did Garden Cloister. Think they spawn anywhere else? This is right. Can I like trade gems for coins somewhere? Can I not open this door? I didn't do the puzzle. I didn't go in here. Wow. Oh, look, minuses. You. -10. I think is multiplication. -10 times 2. It, blue is what? Is addition? So 1? It's just 1? Okay. I don't like them switching my colors around. It really makes my brain hurt. I'm gonna like start writing these down to figure them out. Got -10 again. 3, 2, so 6. Subtract 4. Okay, 2. We're done. Ooh. What? It doesn't help me with my current locked door situation. Actually, kinda horrible. Go see if I could trade items. Maybe I could get the key card. Lose money. Nothing else that way, right? That's all dead ends. Let's go trade things. We will trade the car keys. Sure. Oh, if we got secret garden key. I don't really want to trade the vault key. We can trade the salt shaker for a battery pack. I don't know what does that do on its own. It's used to contraptions. It just is for crafting. Um. Key. Okay. We have an extra key. I'll trade battery pack for a key as well. Do I drop shovel now? I already got some of the the biggest of the dig rooms. What shovel even give me? Reroll dice. Sure. We'll stay alive. We will stay alive. Kinda hoping for a security card though. But we live. So that's good. Over and up. Let's go through the foundation first, I think. And do the utility closet here. I don't know. It's backwards. I don't know what this is yet, but I could just try to move the white dot around because it's easy enough to do. Ooh. I can't make that. It really sucks, huh? I have to go to the office to look at the email, and I haven't rolled the office again. So we do this now. Nerd. Get out of here, man. How do I get rid of blue? Get out of here, blue. I feel like green, red, blue, purple, white, and off. I feel like it's possibly just getting one of each colors, though it may be in a specific order. And doing it in a specific order may be required to. Oh shit. Even allow you to do that. Oops, that's backwards. Oh, I don't know. Can't get rid of the red. And blue sucks. Blue's just the worst color. Out of here, blue. Can't not have blue here. Ah! Yeah, I haven't gotten the answer. I haven't gotten the office, and the other ones are like, nah, you gotta be the office. So once I get that office, I'll be smart. You want to go see what is the back way of here. Oops. Up? Up through there and down, okay. Mm. Stop up to the locksmith and buy another key. Keys are getting low. What do you find? I can just up security since I went up here anyways. Constellation at 50 stars. Hmm. One of the computer experiments I have right now can give me 2 stars every time I do something. Can I experiment set up? No, I can't change it once I did it. I could have had 2 stars every time I paid 2 gems for a door, but at the time I didn't have any gems, so I didn't do it. Now I have 4 gems and I can't get any more stars. But like stuff like that can happen. Look for the laboratory computer, I guess. Try and get yourself some stars out of it. That's annoying. Which foundation was a little easier to walk around in? Yeah. Like another like key is what I really wanted from here. Do the secret garden here. It's okay. What plot are we on? What's the fertility of our secret garden plot right now? We are 3 down. We're kind of mid. We're kind of mid fertility here. You locked? I have my shovel still? I sold shovel. I forgot I had secret garden key and I sold my shovel. To be fair, there's not normally this many dig spots in secret garden, I don't think. Yikes. I feel like there's something up with this wall. Maybe it has to do with getting the right fertility stuff. So lever. Alright, please don't kill me. I need like a key room. That'll do. Coupon book. Would have been nice before I spent all my money. Library dead ends me, so does that. Hey, a vault. It kills me. Is it worth dying to interact with the vault key? $40 I could buy another key and then go down Secret Garden and hope for roll for the greenhouse. I have 3 redraws. And then I could enter from the other side, I think. No, that would require me. I have to roll this. There's no. You mean the game punished you for it? I've gotten the vault key a couple times. It ends my run. I'm pretty sure that kills my run if I do that. I guess I could buy lockpicks and a key. And I think I would need to get the door corridor and find that lever. I don't know. I'm gonna re-roll. I think I'm gonna re-roll. 40 coins is a lot, but it kills me. I can't get to antechamber. Except through gymnasium. Which I think has to be the hall, the door, or the hall, the key doors, which. Yeah. I feel ya, but like. Dying with 40 coins is kind of nothing for me too, though. Like if I get vault, get 40 coins, and what's the point? I guess I find out whatever's in the vault safe. Secret knowledge is unlocked, but I'm gonna roll. still gonna kill me. Should have just done it. I have more rolls, but now I'm like wasting shit. Library. Oh, I have a new book now. Ooh, and a magnifying glass for my books. Nice. I feel like some rooms should have set items, like magnifying glass in the library should be a guarantee. Shovel in some of the garden rooms or whatever. On Margle. Harry Jones. Very fancy name. What else? Has been edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public. Oh, there's a lot redacted. The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to and join us to abandon our past. What an editing choice. Look at that castle. Wow. Castle. Jira. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ajira, by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Horus, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Horus was known before the coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him an ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Horus had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the first century, a new kingdom was born. Crazy how their censoring just makes fluid sense. I'm pretty curious what all got cut out. That is a lot. Can I click on that? It's just more reading. Okay. It was the fourth king who split the vast domain in 3 equal shares. 3 realms for the 3 children. Interesting. The eldest and granted the field. What? Oh, the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather and middle province, heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. Something. They don't like the eldest, which there was a family tree somewhere. I don't know that it gave ages. And I think one of the top portraits was ripped off, so they like excluded someone from the family history here. The youngest he bestowed upon him the realms of Arch Ares, the land of the north storms and wilds and untames. Expanse, which at the time was not developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brothers. And to his middle child was the only daughter. He gifted her the southern region of Raja, a land steeped in tradition. Oh. I don't know. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress. Prosperity of each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective siblings, monarchs, and blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands, and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade, transportation, trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued the tradition. The third era was defined by commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation of the promise of prosperity and bright futures. This is the same symbol that was on the locket. So is it the ladies' room whose locket that was? Or is this the symbol for the guy that was the picture of? That's the question. Can I read what's behind this? I'm getting double censored by the note on the page too? Oh no, okay. I thought it was two notes. I'm just flipping the note. Okay. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Basilides III was a king who was often seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Alright, so they hate this guy, and they're definitely censoring it to make it sound like he's worse than he was. He was often seen something drinking something. They definitely cut out all the somethings. He was probably like a happy, friendly guy. He was partying, socializing, drinking, whatever. And they were like, we hate this dude. Make him sound terrible. Make him sound like a drunk. Desolates. Was renowned as the king of no one when he made this decision to move. When he made the decision to move, leaving castle and court behind. Leaving castle and court behind? Well, they censored half a word. The people were overjoyed by this choice. Were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk? His voices planted the seed which took root in Grand City Fen. Damn, they're doing this guy dirty. After the passing of King Desolates, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. Thankfully, he died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, is that an important date? The blank Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared little in his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realms... Well, where'd civil war come from? The realm's regents were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the insurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensured was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into the battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city street stained in red. The pacification of Fen. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the northern regime, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of arch ally Ares and Nuance, Where did Newlands come from? That's a new place, new name. However, even with the tide turning of their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era. Why is that bold? Lasted 22 long years and Saul buried 1 in every 3 men. Is that a safe combo? 22-1-3? 22-1-3? War of the Fifth Era? A fifth safe? Fifth safe is 22-1-3? Let me note that down. Because that might be a thing, or I could be crazy overthinking this. Prince himself added another number to the casualties, possibly +1. Or even in death he had won. Wars had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 years were burned in their place. Red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Ben. Few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Today, the realms inherited by the 3 Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Raja once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our people has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past that we redacted and refused to remember. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth a great empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and our children. I don't want to know who did it. All right, what was that page? It's the same if I click on it from either one, right? Looks like it. Thank you so much for your cooperation with the department in the investigation. We know our presence is now. Who wrote this? Until then, Detective Bon Marvel. Redguard. Or in the investigation, we know our presence in this is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. It means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library's rare restricted books was quite extensive. I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within Baron's own collections, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest. A taste, if you will, for the bureaucratic of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play. And perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. So there's a real one somewhere. Real version of the book. Uncensored version of the book. Um, hallway doors are always unlocked. Let's cut off some pathing. I have to go with that because I already got the secret garden. So this is open. So let me get back down into the basement potentially. And I haven't been in here. William Epson. Isaac Gates. Count gates. We count small gates. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Sinclair. Vienna. Weird ass door. Major Nicholas Key for Thomas Sinclair. Music room. This key. Oh, another prism key. Gotten the key again. Note is nothing. Did need these pages again. That's the first word potentially. Find. Find. This doesn't make sense. Find the. Oh, among the wait. Among the white. Need to get the workbench one again. And wherever 5 is. It inverses. It inverse. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leaders all green rooms. Hell yeah, man. 13. 12, 11. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I don't know if I get back to the code check or not. I'd love to be able to put the basement key in the code check if that's allowed. I don't know. This also has a very suspicious door shape to it. Which makes me think either the green rooms can be connected or have more going on. Where is this one too? Where's this on my fertility chart? Gotta check my fertility chart for my garden. Not great. Poor soil. Not the barren plot. Not the best plot. Oh, of no significance, I guess. I think we can pop that lever in there. Hills, yeah. Ooh, really want to check what's there now. So I don't have a room there. Can I draft a door there? Would that be special? Would it just be a random room? Weird that there's a gem in the flowers. Hey, I got my shovel back. That's awesome. Ooh, page 5. Page 5, in fact, does say sheets. Kinda already thought it would. Which is also trees. Find among the white trees under 2. Under 2. White trees. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in the night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away the sheets you find. A worthy trade. I'm also wondering this because I think this also was one of the pump room valves, and if having it on or drained on specific plots, like the non-fertile plot, maybe watering it would help, or maybe you have to have it off as well to make it like extra dry so plants die or something. This has me questioning this. Either there's something secret going on with the gardens and you can open up these walls, or it's just the way they did this brick texture look and they used the same brick wall texture here and on that one wall in the garden. Which could be either one. Does that close that? Does look like it's just a normal door in there. Bizarre. Really wish I could find the key hallway too. I do have one more key, but I have nowhere to use it, huh? Unless I do there. 7 key doorway and just get lucky and pull the last lever. Just use an onion or turnip or whatever I dig up out of the ground would be great too. There you go, nice. Another one. Ooh, okay. Alive a bit more. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8, 15, 16. I could do that and get down there. I think I'm gonna go for it. Right. Series there. You want to. Want to see. You must know. What if it has food in it? It'd be okay. Oh, it's just the basement key. Okay. May as well, right? The office. Ooh, or the great. Okay. I can't open any great hall doors. They're all locked. But that would be all three antechamber doors opened at once. But I can't do it. So we go to the office. Let's go to the office. I don't have 2 gems. Ah, let me have it. Nah, screw it. Look at this. I can't open. Oh, it's just unlocked. Wow, it's the lever door. Holy shit. That's crazy that that was unlocked and the right door. The door's unlocked. Why are all the doors unlocked in here? Because all hallway doors are unlocked. Did I pick that one? I did. That's awesome. Upgrade disc. I don't get the office though. I pass by a computer. Ah. I need to get back to foundation. That eats 2 steps. But it is security. But I do pass. Oh, that's library. Doesn't have a computer. Nook. Garden. Dark room. Billiards. Cloister. Foundation. That would be 1. No computer. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same amount. I would pass the locksmith, but that doesn't help me anymore. I don't have any more doors to unlock. I think I go that way. Just worth it for the upgrade disc. Does being in here with all the doors open matter? Seems not. It is interesting. Oh, but the garden scattered fruit around the house. So going a new path is good. I can find more food and more steps. I can upgrade. Gambling's really paying off here, Loof. Upgrade hallway. Down for upgrading randomly useless rooms right now. Positive key. Locked trunk. Add an extra hallway to tomorrow's. To tomorrow's? Hell no, I'm not taking temporary. I'd rather a guaranteed key in the hallways, thank you. 1 extra free key versus whatever the trunk might be. Definitely better than 1 extra draft bowl. I still have not seen the boiler room. Is there anything to inspect here? Not the magnifying glass. Seemed like it. Why is there an arrow pointing that way, huh? Can I finish that slice of pizza for some extra food? It would be nice if there was a fruit in here. I have 12. I can get 3 keys. Let's buy the lockpick kit because it's an item that I could trade if I make it back out there. Let's go down here. What is this? I forgot what the difference between these two are. I think it's a T. I don't know what the combo would be, what this means to get a T. Art? No, that doesn't make sense. Paint? Be pain? Doesn't make sense. Hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a picture of a plane and a picture of someone painting a moon. Planet. It's a planet and a plane. It is a T. Planet and a plane. It is a T. I still don't know what this means. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I don't know what that means. Small gates. Does that consume the basement key? Pipe. Big storage room. Weird statue pointing that way, pointing at this. If I can grab this. This is a big puzzle room, huh? Green thing up there. Okay, I have to just do the little movie puzzle to get past here. Or can I push this? I don't want to push that. Well, it's not really in the way of anything where it is, so. Definitely feels like there's going to be potentially missable routes somehow. But really, I can just walk around everything so far. Maybe there's stuff under stuff? Potentially? What was that noise? We can raise this. I have to make a path. Can I also push this? I can pull that. Can I move enough to get something to fill this gap? Because there's a stair there. I have to put a box here. So this... No, yeah, nothing will pull from this way. This needs to be here, and that needs to be here. I need this to be in this gap. The other one here, but I can't move that, right? No. Maybe that's enough? The fact that I can still walk through here makes me think not. Makes me think I have to move this somehow. Wait, was there... Did I have a different interact? I thought I saw it flash, but maybe I just... Yeah, I just triggered the handle weird. If I lower it, can I then push it? Oh. Okay. Never mind, I'm overthinking it. I didn't realize I could just grab the handle there. Okay. Although that does seem... block stuff a bit. Is that enough? How tight do I need stuff to be to walk over it? I mean, it has to just be at like... Maybe it has to be diagonal. Yeah, because that one's sticking off the corner. Alright. Let's way around to the stairs back there, which is disconnected. Separate chunk. Kind of dark in here. A little dark in here. There's some more stairs over there. Another platform car that I don't think I can get to. I think that's just a red herring. So there's no reason to even go up there. This is interactable. Another weird brick patch. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I see. Well, let's look at the rest of this weird room real quick. There's secrets, items, keys. Probably not out here because need keys and stuff out here. Really, could be a gas pipe though. Doesn't seem like it. This one definitely feels like it has to be a secret door because you can't get anywhere else without it. So, we'll go push the button now. You bring that down here for whatever's over there after you do this. Oh, never mind. You do that now. Wait, I can't do that now. I need the other one. Okay, okay. I was thinking this puzzle was a little simpler than it was. Let me give him a little more credit, I guess. And it has to be lowered. Look at that. Using all the utility of it. Come on, box. We got to go. Side for that. Be sure not to fall off on the bad side because then I do not come back. It scared me, the little jitteriness. Nothing down here, but we do get another lift. Did I need? Oh, for the hole that I fell down when I was doing that, yeah. Fair enough. Coming back. Right there, right? Oh, that's just a beam. That's the boxes. About there. Not the most complex, but no. Good enough. Get diagonal, I think. Could do it. Let's take a look down here. Suspicious. Got a little thing. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. What's that sound? come across on screen just like a popping sound? Antechamber emergency control. We got west lever, secret garden. I know that. South lever, greenhouse. Got that. East lever. Great hall. Figured that one out. North lever, underground, north of reservoir. Antechamber entry controls. There's some secret text down here. Crazy that they just happened to get a magnifying glass too. Really convenient. Love that. One backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we have been told that the locations of this reserved system will not be disclosed to staff. One backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed separately. Been installed in separate locations for redundancy. Does that mean like for the broken lever, or is there like another room with switches? I'm not sure. But that kind of just confirms everything I've already known. I guess not really. I didn't know the fourth one was underground, but speculating. Is there a reason to have that one like pulled over here? Doesn't look like there's anything on top of it or anything. It went from green to white. That's not where I thought the door was going to be. I totally think that brick wall over there is something. That is like got a door layout just like the gardens do. It's too suspicious. I'm skeptical of that brick wall texture. I feel like it's something. What do I know, I guess. I'm on the other side of where the boat is. Who needs to lower the water? Not me. Maybe me. Actually, maybe me still. Oh man. Well, what's that room? How's that room working? Does this count as steps? Something count as steps. Coming in here counted as a step? This is just another rotation lever, right? Ooh, is that an up-down thing? Interesting. Let's check the other thing I can check here. I think it's just the one I've been to already. Or not, actually, because this is a wider angle. I don't think I have enough to make it there. I might. That's the same up down. Oh no, it's not. This is the whole map. I saw a torn part of this earlier. Catacombs are over here, which lead out. Up is 5. 1's foundation. 2. Foundation elevator. Concealed entrance is the bookshelf. Cliffside exit is beyond that brick wall, but how? Dynamite? Well, let me go get dynamite and come back? Wish it would have let me just have the dynamite. I could just go do it right now. Minecart is that thing, which will be in my way currently, because I moved it thinking I was helping myself, and I did not. Damn. Fountain entrance, tomb entrance, porch chamber, which I'm still confused about the candles there. Maybe once I get all the torches lit up, it does something? Rotating gear, yeah. 2 north level. That's a tomb entrance. Lever. Notice any small text, so I think I need to. What is this? Mechanarium. Mechanarium has 1 door for each gear room in your house. Sure. Okay. I think I've killed myself by having the minecart where it is. I think I can get out this way. I don't know if I'd make a run back to the front. Might be able to just make it in there now. Oh, that's not lined up right. Wait, what's between here and there? This area. Meanness. Doorway between. It's just a nothing doorway. It goes nowhere. We rotate, I guess. Raise the lever. Oh. I need a different rotation location. These two don't line up, right? It skips 2. Would be that. Then I could run around. Let's go around. Let's go around. Going around. Down. There's also just rotations. Mm-hmm. Oh, does this get me in the tunnel though? What about up? It doesn't matter. It would be the other two. So, which is, I didn't say nothing, but it looks like there's something on the floor in there. That was up and down. That was the map thing. That was another rotation. Ah, it is a room. I've been counting steps walking around here. Oops, oopsie, I'm at 9. Uh-oh. Okay, so that opens there. Good. I guess. Company excavation. Orman law date 1918. If this helps me with any info either, but there's a number. That's a 4-digit number, so let's take a picture. And there's no pages to this, is there? No. Any small faint text around? Doesn't look like it. Okay. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we will be closing up the job site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historical and significant excavation over the past 30 odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. Say I go down the tunnel now. My question is now, I passed another room barrier somewhere. What about this? This has got to be the other end of the catacombs. This is blocked. It's just a vantage point. Okay. This is the exit to the catacombs. So if you also do the catacombs, I don't even know how to open the catacombs. Those open vents are never anything. This is a long Long tunnel. I got 8 more steps. Hopefully it doesn't get too much more complex. That's a lot of doors. Inner sanctum. I've opened it. I cannot get back there though. Cannot make it back to 46. I do not have enough steps. What? I can't click the doors? What do you mean I can't click the doors? Why not? What's behind the doors? This is gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4 to get back up to the foundation. And I only have 3 steps. And oh man. But I will be able to set up this room to just come to the underground and get here and pull the lever right away. But I still have to get in the antechamber, but then I can go up through foundation. Let's mess around in here some more. No, not this time. I'm almost out of steps. Let's get back. Maybe I want to bank the basement key. Does it matter? So I'll be able to push the cart coming down here though. And get in this way. And can't even get to the outside. Why can't I have dynamite? It still doesn't answer the 8 saves. Whatever cracking 8 safes does. Still haven't answered the music thing, which is something about white trees. Find among the white trees under 2 something. I need the crafting room again. I could try and go this way towards the exit and hope there's food I could pick up now, because it did spread food through the house. I could try and go to commissary, buy something, not that I have a lot of money, so it wouldn't be worth the steps, but maybe if I get food along the way. Maybe if I find food along the way there. Which I can see there's nothing added in there. Really doesn't have a spot to put anything, so don't think food would spawn in here. Any food in there that I can see? It does look like an apple. We'll grab an apple. It's only +2. Oh, I lost the steps getting it. Food in this room? Probably not. Probably not. Doesn't seem so. Here, but can I afford? No food is sold in commissary. Well, I may as well buy another gem. Would help me. Any food in the drawing room? There is. Can I sprint to the orange? Can I sprint fast enough to the orange? Give me the food. It's right there. Ah! Oh, it did so much. That was such a good run. I got so much done. I got another allowance. I got the other basement door open. I got the antechamber completely unlocked. Mount Holly, Garden Manor of the Dead. Why of the dead? Funeral parlor? $153 steps, 37 rooms, 9 rank, 17 items found, 3 new rooms, dead end rooms. Okay. Dude, I had done so much. I still had a big chunk missing out of that auto like entry area too, huh? I got a lot done. That was a good run. I wish I would have gotten like the running shoes or something and been able to get back out front, or if I would just wouldn't have pushed the cart. I thought it was helping myself moving that cart, but I mean I kind of did because it let me get in the other area. I don't know. You need the cart move, you need the water lowered. I gotta lower the water so I can boat back and forth and do that loop. Damn, so close, man. So close, but so far. But now I should be able to enter from the foundation, I think. I just go out and down. Open the antechamber and then rotate the thing. Damn. It was a good one. It's almost 12, so I think I have to call it there. I kind of want to play more, but I gotta wake up in the morning, so. I don't know. I'll stop here. More to look forward to. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow, because I need to get back in the rain world before I forget too much of what I was doing there. Damn. Maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday I'll try and get back into this. That's gonna be it for now. We'll be done. That was a good session. This game is great. I love this game. It's such a unique, cool puzzle game. I feel like good puzzle games like this don't come around too often. I definitely feel like comparing it to like Outer Wilds, and The Witness. It's definitely up there for me for like one of the best puzzle games. Very good. Anyways, yeah. See you later. Goodbye.